Hello, my name is Yalinda Getumpon and I will be the representative for our team to talk at the first part of our research. So our topic is what do university students post on social media and why? The first part will be the literature review, which is the self-motivation. People are driven to achieve certain needs in a hierarchy. Second, social media can portray a mean by which people can convey what they want people to think about them by posting pictures on status which can accomplish their self-actualization. Second slide, it is about the presentation of self. Social media is now providing the great opportunities for letting people step into the theater world, where anyone can be the star. Social media forces people to build the new idealized in the front stage rather than hiding their authenticity behind the backstage. Third, encourage the actor to perform in real time, posting on social media for an audience who monitor the actor. Fourth, people have to adjust the self-presentation based on the presence of others. And the last one, people take their choice of what to display personally and consider it a form of impression and management. For the social influence, the degree to which a person expects a particular behavior from the people who are important to him or her. Second, three processes of influence, including accompliance, is the subjective norm. Second, international group norm and identification, which is the social identity. The third one is the international was the most significant construction for expanding perceived enjoyment. And the last one is people choose to post on social media due to the value that people allow them identify with. For the social engagement, it is very essential that social media users can share information in order to communicate with their friends or collaborate with them to find solutions to problems. According to the study of 10 motivation frameworks for sharing information on social media, social engagements are one of the top two most influential motivation across the 5 types of social media tests. A variety of applications that individuals can post or share in social media allows people to be more closely engaged with others by increasing the frequency of interaction or communicating with them. And this is all of the literature review that we applied by. So next we will move to the methodology.
So, for method section, we gather the data using an online survey to Google Form. We use a convenient sampling method to select our participant where we use our group member social media platform to spread our survey. So, participants were given unlimited time to fill in the survey anonymously, and there are 107 people respond to our survey. So for survey design, the survey consists of 1 open-ended questions, 8 multiple choice questions, and 8 questions that were measured on 5-point Likert scale, from strongly disagree to strongly agree. We decide the question in the survey based on 3 types of measurement, which are nominal questions, ordinal variable, and Likert scale. So next slide please. Okay, nominal questions were put in the survey to help categorize the data for us to be able to easily analyze the result at the end. For example, in question 6, what social media do you use? This question would help separate respondents into different social media platforms that they use, which could lead to easier data analysis for us. And for the Likert scale questions, it is very important because the questions we compose are based on literature review. So we use Likert scale questions to evaluate a respondent attitude toward theory we found in our literature review. For example, in our question 12 in the survey, people post on social media because they want to stay connected with their friends. This question came from our literature review that we found that social media users share information in order to communicate with their friends. So by composing this question, we would know how many respondents would agree or not agree with these questions or theories that we found in our literature review.
Hello, I'm Ananya Anuplai, and I will do the summary of the result. For 107 responses from different university students, mostly came from Thammasat University for 56 responses, and then followed by Chulalongkorn University for 16 responses. Next, the gender. The first tier rank starts from the female at 71 responses, followed by males 30 responses, and the LGBT at 6 responses. And most of the responses are from people who study in junior years for 61 responses, followed by 21 responses from senior years, 11 responses from freshmen, and 8 responses from sophomore. For the questions, how many hours do you spend on social media daily? The pie graph shows 38 people spend 3 to 5 hours on social media, which is the most, followed by 32 people spend 5 to 7 hours, and 20 people spend 8 hours and above. Around 9 people spend only 1 to 3 hours on social media, and 1 people spend less than 1 hour. For the question, what is your main purpose for using social media? People mostly using media to update the current news for 59 responses, and then follow celebrity for 40 responses, and stay in touch with friends for 30 responses. For the questions, what social media do they use? This bar graph shows that people are using Instagram the most, and then followed by YouTube, and Line, and then Facebook, Twitter, and the least one is the TikTok. For the question, what people usually post on their social media page? People usually post photos when they travel on social media. Their page is the most for 62 responses, and then followed by sharing posts from others for 44 responses. People that not usually post but just want to catch up for 38 responses, and 37 responses are just updating their status. And next, for the questions, people post on social media because they care about likes, shares, and comments. This pie graph shows that 10.3% are strongly agree with these questions, 43% are agree with these questions, 41.1% are neutral about these questions, and 2.8% are disagree, and 2.8% are strongly disagree. And this shows that our responses participately consider like, share, and comments when they post on social medias. For the next question, people feel good when they receive many reactions on the social medias. For 25.2% are strongly agree, and 50.5% are agree, 19.6% are neutral, 1.9% are disagree, and 2.8% are strongly disagree. This clearly means that our responses feel positive when they gain many reactions on social media, but only a few responses feel negative when they receive a lot of reaction online. And the next question, people post on social media because they want to show off their friends. For 5.6% are strongly agree, and 30.8% are agree with these questions. 50.5% are neutral with these questions. 9.3% are disagrees, and 3.7% are strongly disagree. This means that half of our respondents feel unbiased and some others are learning to agree with these statements. And the next question, people post on social media because they want to stay connected with friends. 33.6% are strongly agree, 45.8% are agree, 17.8% are neutral, and 1.9% are disagree. This means that most of our participants feel that social engagement is an important factor why people post on social media. We move to the part of the open-ended question. We ask them, what do you think is the reasons why most of people are posting their lifestyle on social media? Do you think it fulfills them or not? We divided into 3 parts of the answer. The first one is agreeing with the question and providing more evidence. And the next is lacking of proof. And the other is disagreeing. And move to the next part is limitation.
Limitation. In this research, there are various limitations that should be recognized. First, the sample is not diverse. This is because we use a convenient sampling method where only our friends did the survey for this research. This means that our samples are all in a similar social class where people are also likely to have some identical behavior. This led to the effect of research result as only our friends did the survey questions and not the whole university student sample. And second, due to the limited time of doing the survey, it leads to not enough participants to get deep information across their individual behavior. And third, the survey method cannot fully answer why people post on social media. The survey has its own limitation as it can not get qualitative data. Therefore, it is difficult for us to receive the sample opinions toward the research questions. In conclusion, after we did all the research on our research question, what do university students post on social media and why? It is confirmed that one theory from our literature review is correct. We found that people usually post photos when they are traveling, and social engagement is an important factor why people post on social media. Thank you for listening to our presentation. This is Group 11. Thank you.